Hi, this is Jen Heiss coming to you from the Plainfield Public Library with some book gossip. Um, we're concentrating today on graphic novels for teens. We have quite a selection of graphic novels at the library, both in print and online. Services like Hoopla, Digital, and Overdrive, also called Libby, which you can access from the library's homepage, www.plainfieldlibrary.info. Even if you're not into comic books or manga, we've got something for you. Today, I'd like to share two books about how two different groups of teens make sense of their world through art. Those two books are going to be Page by Page by Laura Lee Gulledge and The Plain Janes by Cecil Castellucci and Jim Rugg. Now, in Page by Page, Paige Turner, yes, that's her name. Her parents are writers, loves to draw and uses drawing to make sense of her world. Her family recently moved to New York City, so she doesn't really know anybody, but she pours her thoughts, dreams, and plans into her sketchbooks instead, making up her own rules about how she should be an artist. When Paige is befriended by singer-songwriter Jules' brother Longo, who's also an artist, and their friend Gabe, she begins to bond with them over their respective forms of art. What I like about Page by Page is the way that the author and artist Laura Lee Gulledge uses Paige's drawings to convey ideas and feelings that are here, she's showing how the inside of my head is a loud place, as you can see. And here, where she's showing how it feels to start sharing her art, how it's sharing her art is so liberating. The drawings are dense with symbols and feelings, but the story doesn't get stuck in the symbols. Warning, there's a little bit of romance, and there's a reference to someone else's bad experience with romance. Now, but still, Page by Page is a great read. Getting back to The Plain Janes, which we have a single version. We have the first volume, and we also have an omnibus edition of the first 4 volumes. In the main Jane in Plain Janes moved not from the country to the city, but from the city to the country, the suburbs, after Jane was one of those injured in a random attack, possibly terrorist. Her parents picked up and moved to someplace they considered more safe, and she doesn't know anybody. However, at the school lunch tables, Jane pushes herself into the assorted company of Theater Jane, Brain Jane, and athletically ambitious Polly Jane. Once she gets them to talk to her and to each other, she proposes a secret campaign of Janes, PLAIN Jane, or people loving art in the neighborhoods, a secret art girl gang. They art bomb, which means, if you haven't come across this term before, doing public art like wrapping street objects as presents, creating tiny pyramids in a construction site, putting up a message bottle tree. When others love this and post their own art bombs, the local police chief is livid. How will this turn out? What about the other anonymous survivor from the blast in the city who's still in a coma in a city hospital and whose notebook Jane saved and still visits and writes to? What effect does this have on the school, the community, and the Janes? Oh, and what about that boy? What boy? Read it and find out. We have both the first volume, as I said, and an omnibus edition with the first 4 volumes. The library's graphic novel shelves are still available for browsing. We're available Monday Wednesday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 4, and Tuesday and Thursday, 12:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. So bring your library card and come pick one up. Or you can also request curbside pickup for any of our print library books via the library catalog. To read books online, you can check out comics and graphic novels through eLibrary New Jersey with your library card number, on Overdrive, and on Hoopla Digital from home. Happy reading! If you have questions about checking out books or you'd like some specialized recommendations, you can contact us via phone at 908-757-1111, extension 112, or email us at ref@plfdpl.info, or come to the library's homepage and click on Chat with a Librarian. We look forward to hearing from you.